All right, point blank, period, you need to drop the booze. You need to drop all vices. You have to. One of my biggest problems when I kept spinning my tires before I started being successful in sales and before I got a job even where I had the ability to be successful at sales, I spun my tires. After I got this opportunity, the only thing holding me back was my continued return to vices, my continued return to drugs, my continued return to booze, my continued return to distractions. Every single time, that was the one thing that kept on biting me. And it's the same thing that's going to keep getting all of you guys. The problem is that everyone thinks that they can afford to go a couple days with consistency, to go a couple days with discipline, and by a couple I mean 5 the week, right? That's what everyone does. That's what you do. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you take 3 steps back. And then because you did all that weekend, your Monday, Tuesday, they're affected. By Wednesday, you start to get back to it if you're not doing the week drinking too. But it affects you. It affects you. It affects everyone. You telling yourself that it doesn't is one of your problems. The problem is that it's so commonplace. The problem with alcohol, it's so socially expected. Think about it like this, right? Think about this. It's so hard to drop that you give yourselves 2 months, right? Sober October, dry January, right? You really sit there and you say, all right, I'm going to give myself 30 days of no alcohol. I'm going to go 30 days. I'm going to go the stretch of not drinking. You're going to go the distance, or you're going to go the distance and then you're going to jump right back on the train after that, right? Why do you do the break then? Let's do a little backwards math here. Why do you do the break? Do you do the break because alcohol is good for you? Oh, you must do the break because it's not good for you. Now we're posed with the question, well, if it's not good for you and you need to do that break, what happens if you were to take a longer break? What happens if you went 6 months without it? How do you think you'd feel? What happens if you went a year without it? How do you think you'd feel? What happens if you went a year? What do you think would happen? Why do you continue to go the week, and even during the week, so many inconsistencies? You can't wake up at the same time. You don't go to bed at the same time. You're not efficient with your day because you sit on your phone and you scroll through your phone all day. And then you get to Friday and you think you deserve a reward and you go out and spend some of your paycheck and you take away your time, you take away your energy. You lower your frequency by doing that, because I know you guys ain't waking up. I never, ever woke up and said, oh, I'm so glad I did that. Do you wake up after a night of getting wrecked, even a few drinks, and you wake up the next day and you don't feel you're 100%? Do you ever wake up and you're like, wow, I'm so glad I did that. I wish I did more of it. No. So why do you do it at all? And then here's the big question to pose is, are you where you want to be in life? Are you in the shape that you want to be? Do you look exactly how you want to look? Do you have everything that you want to have? Have you achieved everything that you want to achieve? If the answer's no, then why do you still put the weight vest on yourself? You need to take that weight vest and drop it right where you stand right now. You need to drop it, and you need to start pursuing what you want to pursue. You need to start pursuing what your heart tells you to pursue full time. You need to take it serious. You have to take it serious now. You can't years from now say, oh, this is the time I'm going to do it. All right, I'm finally ready. And then you go a month or you go a couple days, and then you do the same thing over and over. It's a repetitive process. And the next thing you know, you're 40 or 50 years old and you don't have what you wanted to have. And then you rationalize with yourself and you say, oh, I didn't need it. You don't need it? That's a rationalization for the fact that you can no longer attain it. You're using the wrong word. It's not that you don't need it, it's that you can't get it. It's not need, it's can't. You can't have it because you didn't make the hard choice today. You didn't make the hard choice today. The second, I woke up last year on January 1st, 2023, and I said, I'm tired of spinning my tires. I'm tired of moving in slow motion because I'm nowhere close to where I want to be. I said, I'm not doing any more drugs. I'm not drinking anymore. I'm dropping it for good. I'm not going to miss a single day of work. In fact, I'm going to work more than is expected of me because I have things to do and I have places to be. And from that day forward, I didn't do it anymore. I cut it. I dropped it. And in 2023, I had my most successful year of my life by a long shot. Why do you think that is? It's because I dropped the weight vest where I stood. I said, I'm tired of it. If people are in places where you want to be and you're not getting close to it, none of you are. You move in slow motion. If you want to get things done and you want to get them done quick and you want to get them done at a young age, you have somewhere you want to be. You have something you want to achieve. Why would you hold yourself back? Right? And here's the real kicker, because we talk about health on here too. And health is a big part of the program that I run with the guys that I work with. We all want to look young. We want to stay young. We want to feel good, right? And so you go to the gym. You take supplements. You drink protein shakes. You get your face done. Guys and girls, you all do it. You go get your facials or you spend money on expensive lotions. You do all this stuff to help your health. But it's all external. And then you go and use the Instagram filters. And you lather the makeup on you do all this stuff that's external. But you deplete yourself from the inside because you can't control what you put in the hole in your face called the mouth. You can't be an adult and control what you put in your mouth for an extended period of time. You have to give yourself a label like dry January, and then once the 30 days are up, you can't handle it anymore. You need to start getting real with yourself. And you need to start doing it today. You have to drop it today. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Period. There are no excuses. You are where you are because of the decisions that you chose to make. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It has nothing to do with what's happened to you. Where you are is because of you. Are you tired of being tired? Are you tired of it yet? For most of you that didn't nod yes to the phone right away, you said it in your head. Or you felt it. It's time to get real with yourself and get real about your life. Drop your vices and drop them today.